Hello guys, welcome back. It's illogical as always. There goes my alarm. You can tell how early it is in the morning for me. Okay, that's take two. Hello guys, welcome back. It's illogical as always. And today, of course, we have Elden Ring. So we do. This is gonna be our let's play. Let's set down some of the ground rules. I already have one file made, and it was more just getting into the game and knowing what I'm doing. But we're going to spend this file actually getting into the nitty gritty of it. We're going to run a quality build, and we're going to run it from there basically. Going to run a quality build and pray that everything goes to plan. So what we're looking for quality's sake is we're looking at a build that has the least of the four unneeded, basically. That there's the likes of your intelligence, faith, and arcane aren't needed, and we need to primarily focus on our strength, endurance, dexterity, and vigor, which I think the vagabond just about does it for us. It looks like that would be the case. Is yes. The samurai is good, but with it having so very the highest of the mind, makes it a bit unfair. Then you also have the hero, but then the hero has high arcane and low dexterity. So we'll start with vagabond then. Go with body type B. We'll say let's play. So we will. Body type B, young vagabond. Then we're gonna go with the swordstone key. We'll go 15 vigor, so yeah, we'll go with the swordstone key. So we will. Sure, we're not gonna bother too much with that because that's gonna be a headache.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh. now, ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horaloo, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Goldmask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless, a tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Okay, that was fun. Right, first of all, need to do something here and then do that. There we go. Right. Now, as far as I know, yes, we're immediately on a heavy equip load, remove the halberd, and we're back to light. So, gives us a little bit of maneuverability. Tarnished. Wizened finger? Oh, there's just for writing messages. Okay, right. So, plan is, so once we get to the mainland, we'll deal with the first area. Then we will spend most of our time exploring and getting set up for the part 2. And I'll show you a couple of neat wee tricks at the start of the game too, like where to find early upgrade materials and things like that there. This chap here, however, is not going to be the nicest one to fight. Is he beatable? Like, you'd have to be the most refined player to kill him at the start of the game.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Well, with that being a blitzkrieg of a failure, let's actually get into the game. So, being the vagabond, we start with the spear and halberd. Halberd makes it a heavy load, but the halberd is also a quality style build. Strawberry. What did I? Mm. Ah. Right. So, yeah, okay. Sorry, got distracted there. We have the longsword and we have the halberd. I'm not too sure how much of the halberd I'm actually going to make use of. Primarily because it's slow, so it is. It might have its uses later, but for the it's slow. You'd have to play a very defensive, methodical styled play. I suppose it would be very possible to run it and be well. We'll try using the halberd. How about that? If the halberd proves too difficult, then we'll change it up. But for us, it sits. The halberd is slow, so it does. Still hits like a truck, I suppose. It's just not. I don't like the thrusting style halberds. But this halberd, I suppose you could take. I suppose you could get used to it if that was the case. Like, you definitely could get used to the way that it works. There's so many. There's an assassin starting the game. This is parry. Yeah, that's okay. Suppose well, I'm at, I'm 50-50 on it so far for the halberd. Right. Let's see. Oh yeah! Nearly one shot him. You want to drop me that greatsword of yours? No. Okay. Okay, clean start. We'll go grab the Hershey and make our way along very slowly. Right, we're gonna avoid this place here, so our that there is unnecessary for right now. It is not the funnest thing to be dealing with. I have learned that the hard way. Right. Because I want to be able to fast roll with my halberd, we'll take off the helmet. Clearly, we're not going to deal with a big guy on steed because that would be well, suicide, to be quite honest with you. He's not someone you want to be boxing with really early in the game. He will make absolutely swift work of your very skinny ass at the start of the game. He will make, I mean, incredibly swift work of your ass at the start of the game. So we're going to avoid him until we are. He'll basically be the last boss of the area that we more or less fight because he is that difficult. But our first plan of action is to get our hands on our steed. So it is. And I'll show you where to get upgrade materials early. Smithing stones. And I'm thinking we might stick with the halberd for a while. Just to see how well it actually has the potential to perform. So we'll do it that way. It requires 3 hits just to kill an enemy. But because it is a big pokey stick, it's a big pokey stick. Should we try and clear out here first before we progress? Sure, why not? See, we're gonna need a lot of poise if we're gonna run a weapon like this, so far. Right, come on, Mr. Hammer, and give me, actually, drop me that hammer of yours, would you? Okay. It'll do. Yeah, I get the idea that I may have horribly fucked up due to the fact that he's probably gonna chase me down here. Get myself a wee whetstone treasure, which is going to give us a storm stomp, which is pretty damn good. Right. Now where is this knight at? Oh, there he is there. There's no reason that should have worked. Not a trade I would like, but I'll take it. You and your bloody horn. Then we have a map. Okay, I'm liking the halberd. The halberd's pretty damn strong to start with, I must admit. I'm liking the halberd. It's the horseback riding portion of the halberd that I don't quite like. But it does oh, it holds a certain flair. Right, we'll go pick up this last one here. We got our whetstone, which is over there. We've got it, which means that we can now apply that storm stomp. It's right there, so it's damn near impossible to miss. Then we have up here. So there's 2 weapons here that are actually pretty good. It's the flail, and the greatsword. Booyah. Excuse me. Do you mind? Which is just a big boo-a-yeah. Right, once we get our hands on a horse, then we'll go around and access all of the key dungeons that we have close to hand. and then we'll go. In the next episode, we'll go off on a wee genocide spree. But primarily, this is just get us getting set up.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
Asheko, I know what you do.
Have
You
you
allow me to level up, but it's also now
until
nighttime for some reason, and
you need onto the ship?
that doesn't make me feel very nice.
I bequeath you. It
The
will
spectral steed ring, and you can level me up, but I don't have the potential to level up right now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab said spectral steed ring. So we are, and we're going to equip it. Right, now it's time for us to set up the dungeons. But yes, the as you can tell, that there is quite slow and quite annoying. So it is. But our plan is we're going to go around and activate all of the external areas so we can get some helpful player versus player, not player versus player. We'll get some co-op going. So that is the general gist of it. We can get some co-op going and give some people a hand and whatnot to get whatever they can done. Small golden effigy. So we can, once I've got all the exploring done, I'll go help a few people do a bit of the co-op, get a couple of levels going. Just sticking to along the side of the mountain. Here we are. Going to get as much as we can done. And I'm going to see if we can get some runes farmed up too. So try and get a lot of some runes farmed up so we can actually get up to our the quality based strengths, which will be the likes of our I think our first sort of ticket to win is just to try and keep the strength and dex as balanced as possible, then run the more difficult. Well, I suppose we can upgrade our vitality a little bit more, ensure that we don't die. Right, so we're aiming to get down onto the beach now, so we are. As you can see, there's a big troll in the way. Problem is, we need to stock up on thin bones. Trust me, guys. Just whenever you're lacking a ranged weapon, just farm up the thin bones. Trust me on this. Just farm them. They are worth everything. Let's deal with big bad and ugly here. No, behave. Yippee-ki-yay! Now you can see why we got the horse before we decided to come down here. Seriously, I'm getting good at this bobbing and weaving shit. Right, give me that head. Ah, yeah! That done no damage. Seriously. Oh! Thank God for 100% defense shield. And on we go. So now we get extra runes, I believe, with the help of Nightfall, which is actually pretty good. Take a big slurp of my coffee. Right. So Choppy down here that just needs to have a quick word with him. Right. Thin bones or feathers? Okay, feathers. Okay. Feathers work. Like you know whenever it comes to it that the ability to actually craft gear now instead of having to buy everything is actually pretty damn nice. Right, Choppy, I need you to die. And if you won't drop me that big sword of yours. Nah, I don't think so. Right, and we did with Squiddy, but is there much point in attacking the squid? I don't see there being much point in attacking the squid. Really is not much point in attacking the squid. You just smack it in the beak a couple of times and then it's like, no. Hey, look. Enemies. Let's go smack a couple of them, and then we can hopefully get a club as well as a falchion off one of them. Or maybe not. Okay. There's another area that we need to actually go pick the torch for this area too. So we do, because it is quite the dark. So it is. First things first though, what we want to do is finish off the rest of our exploration. So we do, because we'll make sure that we have everything set up for the next episode. I'll be back down here to talk to this chap, so I'll talk to him later. He does sell, I think, a handful of very useful things. Well, not useful for me right now, but they are nonetheless very useful. So we'll talk to him once we come back, because obviously we've got the dungeons to read out, so of course I'll be back. Going up. Going up. Yippee-ki-yay! Yeah, it's metal. Right. Now, we did pick up the map, so as you can see, right, so we've got there, which was the first cave that we entered, second cave, which is the catacombs, and then you got the third cave. Now, we do have the entirety of the north side here, or the south side to deal with. Apparently I can't tell the difference between north and south. Woohoo! There is a few things that we can. There is an early game area where you can get early game upgrade materials, which is going to be pretty damn useful. We're actually going to go obtain that now. So we are. Right. Shut up. Let's just finish our southern exploration here. There's one smithing stone. That's actually pretty good. That'll actually be needed. What is that sound? Right, anyway. Let's move now. If we can spot it here on the way past. Stay away from that group of people. You will end up triggering a boss fight that you really cannot deal with this early in the game. Trust me on this. That's okay, he didn't trigger. And let's move. So this area in your map is going to be possibly, if you want, one of the first places you really do want to come to. Early game upgrade materials. I'll show it here on the map. Right there. You want this place because early game upgrade materials, it's going to be a thumbs up no matter what way you're going to look at it. I'm gonna take the jumpy way down because just in the slight case that there's something that we can pick up. I never quite remember what is actually down here, bar the upgrade materials. But as long as we have enough, I think plus with that extra 1, I think we have enough to get our weapon to +3, which is actually fantastic for what we needed for. And then with the help of a bit of co-op, we can get our stats up as well. I think that is all the major dungeons in this area. I'll have to take a look-see. Once we hit a certain point, there'll be nothing more to do. It'll just be, right, it's time to do it this way then. Okay, I can stun them, so that's good. Or stagger them, sorry. Because normally these guys don't stagger too easy. So they don't. As you can tell, these guys are beefy, but they're slow and methodical, and they have lots of materials that you really, really want to be getting your hands on. Especially early game. Just keep jabbing at them. You want to get those materials. Materials. Okay, I'm starting to like this halberd. Maybe just not against rodents. Yeah, not like it matters. Alright, then. Okay, so far so good. We went all the smithing materials. So we do. Everything that we can get our hands on, we will take. I don't know why, but I keep thinking that there's something there. Guess not. Let's move. Doggy! Got you! Or not. Oh, okay. Come on, give me that pickaxe. Give me it. Okay, or not. This is the thing. Just keep in mind the amount of smithing stuff that is down here. Even if you don't get a pickaxe as your weapon, it is always worth to have. Let's head back up now. Always worth to have. Probably get get a bit of co-op going after this. Build up those runes of mine. Give some people a helping hand. Be the friendly neighborhood halberd wielder. But, as first to be said, always do our exploring first. Okay. Game! I call bullshit. I'm not coming back down here for no reason. Booyah! You just got speared. Down we go. Down. And down. And down. Special upgrade materials. And now we arrive at the boss. Grab that and we are out of here. That is all the upgrade materials that is currently down here. Plus that one that we found up top should hopefully be enough to upgrade our weapon to +3. Let's just have a quick nosy at where we're at. We've got one more to pick up, then we've got, okay, yeah, there's still a few wee small things that we need to do this episode. Then I'll go and butcher some bosses. I'll meet you outside. Freedom! Right. We do have access to maxing out our weapons, so we do. But first of all, we're going to finish off the last tail end of our exploration. So we need to go down south, so we do. And then once we finish off the final bit of our exploration, we'll go back, level up our weapon, and then I'm going to do a little bit of cooperation to get a few pieces set up. Get a little bit of that juice going. Right, now where are we? Well, first I have this here. We'll go clear out the dragon ruins first. Dragon burnt ruins. Not exactly worth a lot in terms of runes. So it's not. But there is an item in here of appealing use. So there is. Now where it is, however. Boingy boingy. Right here. Happy days. This is this is one of the things that I want. Bazinga. The lovely twin blade. Can't be arguing about that now, can we? Definitely not. Right. So warning in place. Mind you, it'll probably be well on past the point of late for me saying this. Ow! So it is. Rat. Oh. Some gold runes, okay. This place here, this specific spot, do not go in because it is a death trap. You will more than likely find yourself stuck and dead. So, don't. On the other hand, let's move. Boing, boing. There is another thing over here somewhere. There it is. Let's get it active and be on our way again. Bazinga. Alright. Let's go interfere with this little scuffle over here. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we can get ourselves some good gear while we're here. Like those swords and shields look mighty promising. So they do. Ow. You're an asshole. How you like it? Red fragment. Brass shield. Booyah. 2 brass shields. We're gonna go around power dancing shields. But as far as I know, it needs 16. Yeah. But nonetheless, it's a better shield than what I've currently got equipped. So definitely worth it. Falchion? Nope. Falchion? No. Damn it. Let's just... Hi, guys. Okay. Club, gimme. String, no. Gemstone, no. Spike club, yes. Or not. Anything? Of course not. Why would you? Moving on. Right, first things first. We're gonna go up to the top of this hill first. Because that would be a substantially better use of my time. Getting this sorted now. Ooh, foot soldiers' graves. Unlikely that they're going to be any good. Then we have a jail holding the Forlorn Hound. We'll deal with him later. For now, we're here for something else. Looks like we're taking the long way. Sheep. Thin bones. We've got 6.5k saved up. We've got a pretty decent amount. So we'll do. Right. Now, guys, remember, I'm here for everything that you have. As well as plenty of level up gear. Glass shard, don't need that. I want the club. If you won't give me the club, I'll take the large club then. Okay, job done. Going up. Right. Think that that somewhat does it for what we need it for right now. But we'll head up here and see. Is there much of that for us? Going up. No brass shield. Give me your sword. Armor even. Either or would be nice. Royal House Scroll? Never found that before. You need a die, mate. Right, Mr. Hammer. You gonna drop that hammer for me? No, you gave me bolts. Asshole. More bolts. Shut up, you. Ooh. Now, I'm pretty sure you can't backstab a horse. What you can do is just repeatedly poke them. Oh! Double drop? Nice. Let's check out this. 15, 16! What? It's a heavy thrusting sword too. That could be worth taking a look at, guys. Let's get back to our halberd for the meantime. Wow, both of them are the exact same weight. Time to go for a bit more fashion though. No! So yeah, great fencing sword. Definitely an interesting one now. I must admit, very, very interesting. Let's see. This is I've already done this, but somehow I'm still finding new shit. But yes, that is everything that we need to do. So we're gonna bounce back to this chapel, and we're gonna spend everything that we've got. We're gonna upgrade a weapon. We're gonna talk to the ghost lady. Rena. I'm going to remember that name in future. So I am upon looking. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I called forth the spectral steed. Okay. Now we have the spirit bell. So we can summon wolves into boss fights. And the lands between. There's not really much else information that she really gives you that is of him. Much great use, to be honest. Let's first spend our souls. Our runes. Grab that. And that and that. We already have armor, so the rest of this here is kind of negligent. Right. Now the question is, what do we upgrade? That's a really big pokey stick to be, or pokey sword to be honest. That comes with 125 base. The big pokey stick looks good though. Like this here looks nice. Like that's a big pokey stick. Right. Let's level up first. So we're going to want 16 there and 16 there. And we are now skilled. But we now have 16 in both sets. Which gives us just a bit of access to run most of our weapons. Plus access to a bigger shield. But it makes us very happy. That's not fun. Remove our helmet. Can we still wield our halberd? We can. Testing is going to be required. Ah, frigate, you all know something. Nice change of pace. We'll run the stick. We'll run the pokey sword so well. Yeah, that looks like it works. Right. We need a torch. So we do. Right. We'll use the oversized pokey stick. So maybe buy the torch first. Right. So we got a big. No, we're still one short. Okay. Right. We'll use the big pokey stick. So there's what our plan is. We'll use the big pokey stick for our next episode. Right. Until then, I'm gonna go help people in co-op and build up a stack of runes for extra use. Let me just double check our map to make sure that we have everything done for now. Yes and no. There's one more area that we need to go to, and there's somebody I need to talk to as well. So we'll do that at the start of next episode. But for now, I'm going to go assist with other things. See you in the next episode.